Okay. So we have an egg timer. He's very cute. He looks like a cow. I love
He
him.
dings like a cow.
Yes, a little bit, but not well.
Well,
clearly, 'cause
when
we
you
need to fix
shake him, he dings like a cow.
So he'll just sit here and make the little clicky noise, but he doesn't actually turn. And if you're not far enough away, when you turn him all the way back, he dings sometimes, but sometimes he dings going the other way. Doesn't actually. He
just
does not work
dinging.
correct.
And even after he's done, he continues to make the little
Yeah.
counting noise.
You have to like squish it down so that it stops.
Mm-hmm. So he's just broken. He does not do his job properly.
Yeah.
I like to take him apart.
Yeah, we have to take him apart. He's got one little screw in the bottom. So just unscrew that. Oh, there we go. And now this piece has nothing, so we don't need it. This piece
Where's the screw?
has all the inner workings. It's got 3 more screws, so let's hope this fits. It does.
I was gonna say, if it's too small, we can just grab the one out of your little bag. And you'll be unscrewing everything, because with the cat tree, we learned Riley can't unscrew things.
Or screw them in.
Alright.
Alright, that just literally
Popped off.
it just removed a piece of metal, hiding all the inner workings. Now it's got a bunch of clicky things. I don't know how to
It has a bunch of clicky things.
get them off.
Can I see?
Well, we found the ticking
We
mechanism.
found the ticking mechanism. What is that? Why is it just jangling free? Oh, that's the bell. It's just jangling free. We have to find a way to take it apart. There's a dog. I didn't see any screws. How are you today?
I kind of want to just pull it out, but I feel like that would destroy it.
No, it probably would. Yeah. Because it's not easily coming out.
Oh, got it. It's just clicking. This is Marley. She's an assistant now.
Good boy.
Okay.
I mean,
girl.
girl.
Oh, we got
That's
more.
how you know it's not my dog.
We got more screws on this side. So many screws. And they're itty bitty screws. Like, so tiny.
Hi.
She's very helpful, as you can see.
She's the inspector. She's analyzing. Marley. Marley.
Jesus. Oh god. So.
This is never going back together. We broke it. That's the end of the video. You can't fix something that you broke more. What's this?
Oh no.
What is this? We should have looked up what the inside of an egg timer looks like. Or just a timer in general.
Why is it so complicated? Oh, where'd
I'm
it
gonna
go?
break something.
Don't break those. We need those.
What are they for? I don't know.
I didn't expect it to do that.
I don't know what that is.
Whatever it is, you can't move it.
What is inside a timer?
Okay, you can a little.
Gears, springs, obviously, an escapement, and a pendulum or a balance wheel. That?
I don't think this is how these are supposed to go. God!
Jesus Christ! Why did you do that?
I didn't do anything.
You unlooped him. He's been unlooped.
It exploded.
What happens if he was supposed to be looped like that? Maybe you were right though, because maybe they got all squished up and they're supposed to be like that on top of the thing.
I think that's how they're supposed to go.
Because look at him. That's how he sits.
Yeah.
So maybe you fixed it. Fixed it on accident? I'm looking up the inner workings of a kitchen timer.
How do we fix it?
Alright, so this is what we have now.
Bunch of cogs, gears, same thing. We have a spring that was very bunched up. It honestly looked like my hair. And we don't know why it was like that.
but we'll figure it out, I guess. Should have done research.
Definitely. This is what we're looking at. I'll probably cut this out, but it doesn't matter.
It's not the same thing, but it's close-ish.
Okay, so...
I think we may have only needed to replace this little spring thing, and we just ripped the whole thing apart.
Well, when you take that off, the spring explodes everything apart. Okay, so...
It's probably because it was so wound
this
up.
side is supposed to have a piece that looks something like that. Like the opposite of this, basically. It has a little stick out bit. This! Maybe. And it goes underneath on this side. Yeah? No. Yes? And then this piece... Focus. Focus.
Leave that in there, please.
It looks like this piece goes under... No, it goes over. So this piece goes over.
Mm-hmm.
Yes. Did I put it the right way? Probably not. Wait, yes. Yes, because the two up.
I got that.
Maybe? Maybe this way? No, this way for sure. Okay, and then this piece goes under and clips on. No, this piece. This piece. And then this piece goes on top. They skipped that part. There we go. Yeah, those fit. Okay?
Mhm.
Okay.
Just don't fall apart.
And then the springy thing.
It looks like it has to be wound up somehow. So, one sec.
Here.
How
set this down.
We're breaking it further.
We're not.
I can help with the physics project if I can get these things off. I could already imagine a joke. This is why women shouldn't be in STEM. No, Jerry, I shouldn't be in STEM because I can't understand physics. That has nothing to do with my nails.
I'm so confused. How does this work? Clearly, we don't know what's happening. So this thing is supposed to connect onto there. It won't.
Further contemplation. They'll be like, oh, we fixed it. It's all put together. There's just a piece on the ground.
Does that go there? This one goes here.
Wait.
Okay, it falls through that hole, so it doesn't go there. That's a screw hole. That goes there. Ha ha. Oh my gosh, does this go on this?
Steady.
It worked. I see. This thing spins it. Wow.
Part of the rubric was to describe how we think we are going to fix it. Obviously, we didn't know until we got in there. So now we're just winging it to see what fixes it.
Is it supposed to go down that low? We'll find out. I will say this thing needs a more stable bed. It can't actually sit in there. I assume it's supposed to move. Now, where do those go to?
That's what I'm saying.
I literally don't know where these pieces came from. This has nothing similar. Looks like a thing that turns, but... And, like, none of these are connected to anything
and, like,
else.
I know we need it, and I don't know where it goes.
Exactly. Babe,
Dog number 2.
that's Heidi.
This is Heidi. Heidi is a good girl. She sits down immediately. Very happy dog.
It fits.
What fits?
I found a place that it fits.
Mm-hmm.
Ma'am. Ma'am. Stop.
No, don't lick the egg timer.
Does that hold the spring on it?
Yes.
Yo, I think that holds the spring on it.
Wait.
This fits on here too.
I don't trust that. I don't even know how to wind it up.
Clearly, I know what I'm doing.
What's happening?
I'm trying to wind it up.
Okay, now. You just have to hurry up and put it together because I'm not going to be able to hold this forever.
This
Did you
goes
start
here.
it again?
Yes.
We have tightened the
Screws.
wire,
Yep.
and it's been left in my hands, which is a bad idea. Here, I can retighten one at a time. We can do that. That's fine. It happens.
Why is this so difficult?
This should be illegal.
Okay.
And then we have to just put those last 2 pieces on the top. And hopefully we fixed it. In only 45 minutes to an hour.
Jesus Christ.
Just put it on. Just put it on and we'll see what happens. That was worse.
This was obviously curled by a machine.
You can't hand curl these things like that. But without proper equipment, which we obviously do not have.
These cogs don't go into each other. How do they spin one another?
That's what the pieces are for. They hold it. I figured out how to make it stay.
And then this goes around. I'm so confused. I'm taking it apart and putting it back together, okay? Really figuring out how an egg timer works. Where does this go?
I still don't understand anything about an egg timer.
You don't know what's happening.
I do. Failure. However, would you like to talk about the physics behind an egg timer?
Lots of torque. And a little bit of spring action.
Did you do it?
That's not what I wanted to do. He's gonna see us, like, break the spring and be like, oh god. He knows it's downhill from there.
He's like, what did they just do?
Really?
Really, girl? 25 minutes later.
The holes match up with the tiny things.
Yeah.
And then
But this...
if we can figure out how it goes on, maybe we can get the springs in there.
Oh, wait. This is going to be very difficult to do with the spring. I'm not going to lie to you.
I know.
You got to move this guy out of the way. And he doesn't go down.
It wasn't teaching us how to wind a spring. It was just teaching us what happens when they're compressed and when they're stretched. And this one doesn't need either of those. It needs wound. Like, they're so simple. But no, not in the inside.
Not on the inside. Okay, so we semi-figured out where some of the cogs were supposed to go. You dropped it.
Oh, it's fine. I'll figure that out. I'll put it back. I know how it works. So this fits into this piece. And then...
Which was previously being put somewhere else.
No, it was upside down. Still does not fix our problem. Is this supposed to go the other way? And this one goes here. You thought the inside of an egg timer was easy? No. And then we put it in.
No!
I lost it. No.
Just try it. That is the most wound it's ever been. Is it backwards?
I think so. It has to be fully tightened to get in here. I still feel like something's wrong, and I don't know how to fix it. The bottom pieces spin it.
I'm losing it. She's losing it. We've been at this for like an hour and a half now. We got it all put together, and then it exploded. Again. Pulled it all the way up until the point where we needed to screw it in, and then it just kills itself. 20 minutes later. Then you reattach the top and the bottom.
No!
It exploded again.
No! So, we bought another egg timer, took it apart, and now we're going to just connect Boop. And then
Pray it works.
this goes on here. 0.
I have to say, I mean, if something's so broke you can't fix it, you replace it. And he ticks.
He ticks. And like,
Oh, he does ding! Ding the
Yeah.
first time, it's fine.